What's up, fellow hobbyists and collectors? It's I, Justin, the Action Figure Minute, and it's been a long time since I've done a haul video, so guess who's back? Back again. AFM's back. Tell your friend. Yeah, with the TikTok being down, which, whatever, TikTok going down, but what really affected me was CapCut. I really like using the CapCut app. It might be time that I start learning a different photo editing app. So if there's one that you prefer or that you like or you think I should check out, drop it in the comments and let me know. I might start learning one soon. We'll see. A little bit of notes and updates and fun things. First, hey, MuskeCon coming back soon. March 20. Hold on. I'm doing about as good as Pete does at promoting this show. So my buddy Pete from the My Wife Is Going to Kill Me podcast, the honorary fourth member of the fourth Horsemen. He's on here somewhere. He's the bull-headed one right there, I think. He's putting on the MuskeCon event, which is going to be on March 22nd. However, the previous night, on March 21st, they're holding a Mythic Legions Legionnaires event at the Delta by Marriott, which is where MuskeCon's taking place. I'm most likely going to be there, so if you're going to be there, also, hey, drop a note in the comments. Let me know. I'd like to see you and meet up, and maybe you can also come and join in on the fun at the Legionnaires event. One other note that I can think of off the top of my head, my Irish, they lost to the Buckeyes. Hail to the champions. My buddies Michael Casper and Brad, they are Ohio State fans. Do me a favor, I'm going to drop a note in the description with a link to their page and just tell them Action Figure Minute sent you and boo Buckeyes. Yeah, that'd be fun. So go ahead and do that. But hey, let's get on to the toys. I got a lot of toys because it's been quite a while with the shutdown of TikTok and the CapCut. It's kind of held me back from creating videos. So without further ado, let's go on and we'll start with Entertainment Earth like always, because at Entertainment Earth, if you use code AFM, you can get yourself 10% off all in-stock items, which I enjoy doing myself. So I got many, looks like G.I. Joe classifieds over here first to start us off. The Saw Viper, this bad dude, spoiler alert, he killed Doc and some others. Not ever really one of my favorites when I was a kid. I'm excited to open this one up and check him out. I like the look and the design. However, he always had that really massive gun that, you know, he couldn't really hold well. So we'll see how I feel about this one when I open them up. Now, this is one that I always really enjoyed, the Iron Grenadier. I'm going to bet that in 2025, we see Gold Daddy Destro once again, Iron Grenadier Destro. Really cool troop builder. I like the look and design of the Iron Grenadier, so very cool. Very excited to add him. And to go along with him, we've got the Iron Grenadier Bat. Cool variant to a bat. Can't have enough of these guys. One of my favorite, absolutely. The Cobra Bat was always one of my absolute favorite childhood G.I. Joe toys. One of the tops for sure. Now this one was a very cool one to get. Xandar the Dreadnought. We already have his sister Zorana. I think the two of them, it's going to be a really cool pairing and shelf presence. I really like some of the things that they did, some of the updates. I think he's got some scarring on his neck and the tattoos that come down. Cool look. Dreadnought's always right up there with the Cobra Bat. Always one of my favorite, absolute favorite G.I. Joes. I always loved the bad guys. And I like some of the good guys. My brother had all the good guys. I had the bad guys. This is one of the good guys that I had, and it's Leatherneck. He was always one of my favorites. However, if you're in the G.I. Joe classified group on Facebook, there's some definite, and I say warranted drama here. Looks great in packaging, but when you take him out of the box, he's a small dude. Like, he is way shorter than Gung Ho, and you know, basically what they did with you know, the 4-inch, the modern 4-inch line. I mean, they made him a big dude, and that's just how I've always pictured Leatherneck, as one of the bigger dudes in the G.I. Joe universe. So disappointed with that. I want to see how he stacks up next to Tunnel Rat. So it's a shame. I'm happy to have him, happy to add him, but you know, if this is cracking up to everything I've seen, this would be a failure on Hasbro's part in terms of the grand scheme of scaling. Yeah, they make Marines in all different sizes and all that, but not my Leatherneck. Leatherneck's a big dude. This is one I've been waiting on for a very long time. Again, still coming from Entertainment Earth. I got the Alex Murphy RoboCop human version, complete with when he gets his bits blown off by, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank right now. No. Clarence Boddicker. They need to make a Clarence Boddicker figure. So I got this guy, and we'll come back to him in a little bit, but very excited to add him to my collection. And then we went to Super 7 land. Again, we got from Entertainment Earth still. But the foot soldier, the battle damage foot soldier, I forgot to take him out of his plastic wrap so he'd appear better on camera. Sorry for that. But foot soldier, happy to have new TMNTs. And the Snarfer. Very fun, very cool. I love Thundercats. Very happy that they just announced a new wave of Thundercats coming. So I already have those on pre-order. And then we have Young Lion-O as well. So I think I have one more. Let me go look for it real quick. Stay tuned. And I found it. Can't forget about this guy. The, what are we calling him today? Hot Rat King. Sexy Rat King. Whatever they've kind of named him. But nonetheless, the Rat King and all of his grotesque glory. Such a great, cool designs. It looks awesome. Super 7 did a great job on the sculpt here, bringing back that nostalgia feel of Rat King. One I've been waiting for a very long time in the line. I'm glad that they listened to the fans or whatever it was that happened, and they pivoted to doing this version of the Rat King instead of the first one that they showed off. If they ever decide to go back and do it again, I'd be happy then, but we needed this one first. So thank you very much, Super 7. Excited to open him up and add him to the collection. Now, little something different. I have a couple of grabs from AliExpress. So we'll start with this Burn Disgusting Chucky figure. This was originally I think it was a Shout Factory or Scream Factory, whatever company it is that does the DVDs that NECA used to do a lot of collaborations with, and this is one that I was never interested in getting because I would have had to buy an expensive DVD set, so I passed. But it's all over AliExpress right now, and it might not be able to pop in good on the camera there, the way I'm filming this with all the glare, but it looks great in package. Very happy to add that one. What a shocker, what a surprise. I wanted to also then go back to the Alex Murphy that I got at Entertainment Earth, because I also got a unopened, real cheap one, unboxed, uncheap one from AliExpress. And there are differences here. The AliExpress one, his guns are gray, not black, painted. The weathering on the clothes, it has a bit more highlights and high spots, and then also more shading, looks like more washes here. The eyes on the Screaming Head version are really, I don't want to say, it looks like sprayed over, no washes around the eyes, but I'm going to be able to do two versions of him with this. So I got the really cheap version. I can sub out the accessories from this one, that I'm going to have two, the blown up version and then the regular version doing his gun flippy. So I was happy to grab both of those, getting another one at a good price. That way I can use a lot of those accessories. Got to get a good deal when you can. And we'll move on to the next store. And we're back, and next up, we're going to look at Walmart. I actually got some good deals on Walmart.com site. I got not one, but I got 2 for some reason of the Grand Admiral Thrawn live-action Ahsoka show version. So I've got 2 of him. I might end up returning 1. I think I did it to get the free shipping on one of my orders. Grabbed 2. I think they were $8 a piece when I purchased it. And when I purchased it, I also got the low cost. I think it was like $23 for this set. Is Night Force, right? Night Force set. Yeah, Night Force, Falcon, and Coral. I really was barely interested in this set, but one of the big things about this set is getting the replacement Falcon head to go over the monstrosity of the first release version that they had. From what I understand, the skin tones match up very well. The Coral looks like a good figure, so gonna get another soldier in here, Coral and Falcon, and it'll be good. I'll be a happy camper then, because it'll fix the monstrosity once again of the previous Falcon release. Then I got a Cobb Vanth. I believe he was down at $8 again, so I just opened my first Cobb Vanth. I wanted to get a second one just because I wanted to strip down all the armor and just kind of have him with the red shirt and more of it himself version. But you have to cut off the backpack because it's linked with piping or ropes or whatever you want to say to his forearm rockets. So I'm going to do a little customizing on there, just a little quick chop. And I got the toy version of the Super 7 Monkeyin. And he looks different enough. Monkeyin was always one of my favorites from when I was a kid. The toy version looks different enough from the first release version, so he could be like a Monkeyin goon, one of the other primates, that a Monkeyin soldier, if you will. Then we'll go to Amazon. I haven't been buying many toys from Amazon lately. I don't feel like the benefits have been there. Have you? Have you been purchasing from Amazon? It feels like all Amazon does is basically copy everyone else's sale prices anymore. So it's not like, oh, I found it on Amazon first cheap. They're just joining the party and copying everybody else. So I haven't been buying many. But I did go heavy on some Indiana Jones figures because this is one of the first times that I've seen that they've been actually doing really good deals on figures, and I'm not seeing them like that priced at other places. So Indiana Jones, the Professor version, this isn't one of the Build-A-Artifacts figures. He comes with one of the Knight's shields, and I think that's the whole Grail, his dad's diary, a torch. So I think he was $6. So go check him out on Amazon if you're looking for that. Then I got Shipwreck's dad. Kidding. Antonio Banderas, Ronaldo. These were all like Ollie's prices. I can't remember the specific dollar amount, but I didn't have them. I could build the artifact with him. So I grabbed him, cheap pricing, Shipwreck's father. I put most of my Indiana Jones on my G.I. Joe shelf anyways. I don't know. Do you guys do that too? And then I got Dr. Jurgen from Dial of Destiny, which honestly, I don't remember anything about that movie. But cool looking German dude. I'm thinking with him, again, low cost, finish the artifact. But I'm thinking with him, I might set him up on my Marvel Legends shoulder with the Red Skull, just as kind of like a Nazi German goon. And Elsa Schneider from the Grail Temple. And this one's cool. What I like about this one is, again, comes with a Grail piece. That's why I'm getting these, so I can complete that artifact. But she comes with 2 looks here. You can see on the card back here, she can have the swappable heads where she's wearing the hat or not. So I like that. Cool figure. I'm excited to add her to the line and probably put her somewhere, I don't know, maybe on my Cobra shelf, maybe with Red Skull also. Who knows? What do you think? Next up, we're doing 4 Horsemen Studios. They had something I was very excited for. They had their Armory Legion Knights, and I was excited. I wanted one of each of those. I thought they were really cool. So as per the usual, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's Chris or somebody over there doesn't like me. I feel like I'm last to always get my orders. People on the other side of the world get theirs days after the sales close, and here I am 3 weeks, a month later or whatever, but I'm patient. I got a lot of toys, but for whatever reason, I'm last. So be. I grabbed first a couple of the newer figures here. You've seen me already do a video on this Not Predator figure, CC24. I wanted to have two versions, that way I can have the exclusive part version and this new version, this other version here, to make him look more like the Predator. So that's a cool one to grab. And I also grabbed the other one as well, Not Magnus. That way I can do both versions. I want to do the Boba Fett custom style one that people have been doing with him. I've seen some really great work from customizers making this guy into a bounty hunter-esque Boba Fett with the Gorgo style helmet. But now we'll move on to what I was really excited about. My Legion Knights. So first three I grabbed here are the Red Knights. We've got, I think this is one they call Pig Nose, and he has the more evil style armor, spiky bits. And then we've got more of the Valiant Knight style armor as well, good guy armor, if you will. And these, we were talking about these on the Cabal just the other day. When they showed these off originally, the pictures appeared glossy, like really shiny, glossy, almost like the Cosmic Pilot figure. But when you get these in hand, they're quite a bit more dull, more like the Blood Armor figure, which I really like. I think it looks great. But I also would someday like that really shiny, glossy version for a custom I had in mind. So 4 Horsemen, if you do that someday, I won't be mad at you. And then the Red Leather Knight as well. So that's Team Red, if you will. Go ahead and move those aside into the pile I'm starting down here. And then it looks like we got the Green Gang, Team Green here. We got Green Good Guy Knight, Good Guy style armor. And we got Spiky Bits Green Guy armor. And what I plan on doing with these is simple custom work. Put a head on it, you know, not use the, probably not use the heads that came with it, and create my own figure out of it. Something we'll go back to later. They're doing these bonus heads with the Cosmic figures coming up, or re-release of the Cosmic figures with new heads that are repaints, which I feel like there's far too many repainted heads, and we should be seeing a lot more new sculpts out of, you know, the 4 Horsemen team, but I digress. We got the Purple Gang Knights, again, good guy version, bad guy spiky bit version, so happy to have both of these. I'll probably do some sort of a smirky, you know, pretty boy knight in those armors. And let's see here, we got Team Black, Team Gunmetal armor. So we have the good guy bits, and I think if you wanted the bad guy bits, that was a Legion's Con exclusive armor version. So we've got the good guy bits here, gunmetal. We've got brown armor, brown leather, I should say, brown leather, which is a very cool knight. I think this is what people consider like Dark Souls style video game. And then we've got black leather with the Gorgo style helmet. So very cool. And one more I decided to grab for custom pieces. The Waltor figure from 2 years ago's Legion's Con. He was the exclusive. This is the single carded version, so it doesn't have the extra exclusive bits in it, but a lot of good parts in here, good paint apps. So I decided I wanted to grab another one for extras and for customs and things like that. So a lot of cool stuff from 4 Horsemen. Maybe I'll do a video with my full thoughts on the new Cosmic announcement, but moving on. Why? And yeah, we're still going. This one's a bit of an odd one, a different one. It might not be expected, but I went to Goodwill and I grabbed some stuffed animals super cheap. And the reason why I grabbed some stuffed animals was for a custom, because if you have never done this before and you're getting into customs, hi, this is Mr. One-Armed Bear here. These are really good for soft goods for customs. When you go to like a fabric store, you really can't find, you know, really kind of cool multicolored hairs that aren't really like cartoony, like super cheetah print or something like that. So I finally finished a custom using Mr. Bear's arm there, and I did a reveal for him on the Cabal, but I'll probably do some more videos or something, just because I don't think enough eyes saw it, because it didn't seem like anybody liked it, and I thought this is a pretty freaking cool one. So this is a Jason Rodriguez kit that I believe I got purchased from Dusk Till Dawn. I painted it up, used it to match the arms of an orc builder, and Gamorrean Guard-esque. I think I did an awesome job on it. Anyway, soft goods. So yeah, go to your local Goodwill, and you know, usually like on a Saturday or something for that, they've got half off. I think I got each of those for $1 a piece, and I'm gonna have a lot of soft goods fun out of that for when I want to make some soft goods. Stop talking about my hobby crafting. We'll move on to more toys. This time from Big Bad Toy Store. It was time to ship the pile of loot, and Big Bad Toy Store had some great deals going on, and we'll go ahead and look at that. One of the figures I had my eye on for a very long time was Crocker, and this is the standard release version. Big Bad also had their own exclusive version where his jacket was like $100 bills print or something. I like both of them. I battled back and forth on getting one of them, and I never did, and they had this on sale for quite a big discount. This is a hefty, beefy box. I'm really excited to check him out. He looks super fun, super massive. Throw him on a TMNT shelf or something. Then I grabbed the black and white Super 7 Nosferatu. Nosferatu, huge right now. I feel like it's everywhere with the movie coming out. I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to see it. If you saw it, let me know. Tell me in the comments. But this is the black and white version. I kept going back and forth for a long time. Did I want the NECA version? Did I want the Super 7 version? Ultimately, I settled on the NECA versions, but then I still wanted this one just because I think Super 7's own style looked really cool. Big Bad had it for about half off, so I caved. Other toys, let's see. Other toys I said I wasn't going to buy any more of, but then I did, was Masterverse figures. I had to get a 1987 movie, Evil Lynn, and I missed the Beastman. I held off so long, and he sold out everywhere. If you got a good deal on one, let me know. So I want that. I really like the movie. I never got why people didn't like the 1987 He-Man movie. So yeah, hook me up with a Beastman, somebody. Skeletor, Evil Lord of Destruction. Again, I wasn't really saying I was going to buy many more of these Masterverse figures, but Skeletor being a main, big bad guy, I like everything Skeletor. I like all of his looks, so I grabbed that. And then I also grabbed the William Shatner Keldor, and you can see the boxes are kind of beat up and damaged here. I think on all three of them, they're all from the less than perfect bin at Big Bad Toy Store, so I got a little bit of a discount because, as you know, I open everything. Plunderling. I grabbed another Plunderling. This one's Nomad Goyle. I enjoyed my first Plunderling that I opened up and showed off here and did a video for, and this guy was also on sale, very cheap. Thought I would pick up another one and check another one out. So adding now a second. They're multiplying, getting them wet with water. Monster Force. Operation Monster Force. This is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive line from Fresh Monkey Fiction. You're always like, I don't want to start collecting another line, but sometimes they look so cool, and what they're doing with the line. So I said, you know what, I'm going to test the water. This guy first, open him up, check him out. I'm probably going to open him up tomorrow, shoot him and do a video on him this week to see if I want to pull the trigger on any more of these. So this is, what is his name? Declan Van Helsing, by the way. So my first one in the Operation Monster Force, I have a feeling, sneaking suspicion that I'm going to fall hard for this line. We'll see real soon. If you've grabbed any, if you've opened any, let me know what your thoughts are on them. Couple odds and ends here, not from Big Bad Toy Store. Let's see here. Savage Crucible sent me all, this is a big box of feet. So Savage Crucible doing great, things, great customer service, making right on something that, quite frankly, they didn't really probably even need to do, but Rob over there is a great dude. He saw the issues from the factory with the feet, with the ankle, with the where the ball joint inserted into the hot plastic and caused a little bulge on the bottom of the foot, not allowing it to sit flat. So it kind of had a rocker to the foot, and then with the toe hinge, took out the toe hinge, fixed it so it's a flat foot, and sent out a box of every single, a replacement feet for every single toy that you purchased for the Kickstarter. And I think he's also working on ways to get other ones out to people as well. Then we'll go to eBay. eBay, I got a while ago. I purchased this, and it was one that I don't ever see a lot of the Walmart exclusive wrestling figures. So this is one I missed out on. You can see he's still got his rubber band on his head here, but this is not Diesel. This is, if you know, when Kevin Nash and Razor Ramon Scott Hall left WWF and they went to WCW, Vince McMahon decided to create a not Diesel and not Razor Ramon. So this is Isaac Yankem, aka Kane, aka what's his real name, Glenn Jacobs, as Nash. So happy to get him, add him to the shelf of my wrestlers up here. And let's go looking Biblical Adventures. I got these actually a while back, and they've been sitting in a pile that I forgot to talk about. I believe these were first a ZoloCon. Chris just labels these as convention exclusives, but I believe these were a ZoloCon exclusive. I didn't go to ZoloCon, but he put them up for sale on his site, and I was able to grab these. And I really just like the super cool, 90s, 80s-esque colorways of these. Good news on the Biblical Adventures line. I believe a giant chunk of them from the last update Chris posted, they're on the water. They're on the way to the U.S. I'm not certain. He said, I'm not certain. Hopefully all of his Kickstarters backers are getting their orders, because it sounded like certain amounts were shipping and certain other ones didn't make the cutoff between production and Chinese New Year's. So I hope, it's been like 2 years now. I hope I get mine sooner than later, but I can wait. I'm a patient guy for toys. Found another one here. I forgot. I got this guy at Walmart. I got another Nosferatu, so hot right now. Glow-in-the-dark Mego. I just think it's a really funky, fun look for Nosferatu, so I grabbed that. And from the Ollies, they were running, I think it was 50% off after Christmas. Figured Dr. Ian Malcolm would look cool on my 4-inch G.I. Joe shelf, so I grabbed him to go there. It's my first 4-inch Jurassic Park figure, so that'll be interesting to take a look at. A 4-inch style figure from Mattel. Looks okay. Couple more gets to talk about, a little drama. So let's see. Let's go. 2 more gets to talk about. This is massive. This is the Star Wars HasLab. It's the Ghost. It's 50 pounds according to FedEx. It is heavy, and damn. Who knows when I'll open up that and check it out, but it is massive. This is, I think, the biggest HasLab to date. Excited to check it out. So got this guy in. And then the last one we're going to talk about before I get to the drama, I got my Crypt Club from NECA. I showed this one off already just on a quick reel when I got it, a quick short. But the drama that I want to talk about with NECA is their shipping, which is not a new topic. I don't know what's going on over there. NECA, the ship feels to be like it's sinking. You know, new products seem like they're kind of few and far between. They're running those mystery boxes to unload product that's not selling. And then, you know, there's all the other drama bits about the sewer where they shipped out two to people, and different things going on. You know, it used to be NECA's drama was their quality control, which has thankfully gotten better. But this is a sounding the alarm call to Randy Falk. Randy, we need you to come back and get yourself, right the ship, get to the helm, you know, correct what's going on here, because I just feel like I never had a problem with NECA in the past other than the quality control issues, which I was able to always maneuver around and fix. But my drama, my personal drama that I'm having or had with NECA was I was seeing everybody get their, what was it, the New York Comic-Con exclusives figures. It seemed like people were receiving them. I saw them all over secondary markets. This, of course, was the Kevin Eastman Garbage Man figure from the TMNT movie, and the glow-in-the-dark Skeleton Girl figure, and then also the glow-in-the-dark, I believe it was Invisible Man figure. So I ordered one of each of those, two of the retro glow-in-the-dark girl, and no shipping. And this was something I ordered all the way back in September. I actually got my order in the first minute, the first day, you know, before it sold out. And everyone started complaining about fast sellouts, but I got it in right away. Grabbed all of them, in and out, boom, done. By no means do I expect or think that since I put my order in first, that I should get shipping first. I know how that works. It doesn't work that way. But, you know, I don't expect NECA to never make right on their side of the transaction, their side of the order. So about over a month ago now, it's a month and let's say a week, I started emailing NECA's customer service. I said, hey, you know, been a long time since I placed this order. I was supposed to ship already, and I see a lot of other collectors have theirs in hand. Where's my order? Can you ship it? And the response I got back from customer service was, oh my gosh, hey, you know what? Our warehouse team's actually about to ship your order right now. They're preparing to ship it. Their exact words, their quote. Sweet. A week goes by. Nothing. Another week goes by. Nothing. No tracking, no nothing. So I send a follow-up email. Hey, checking up on this. You said it was going to ship. Still hasn't shipped. Oh, yeah, we're going to get right on that. Okay. Another week goes by. Where's it at? Oh, hey, yeah, we're going to escalate this. Go right to the warehouse manager, get it shipped. Cool. Another week goes by. Yeah. No, yeah, we're going to escalate the situation again. Do you actually have the product? Are you going to actually ship it? If this isn't resolved by the next week, I'm going to file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau, which who knows if they give a hill of beans about that. They didn't do it. So I went and filed a complaint on the Better Business Bureau's site, highlighting everything that's gone on. Their month and a half worth of saying, yeah, we're going to ship it. Can I have the warehouse manager get right on it? File a complaint to the Better Business Bureau. It goes through, it gets posted, it gets sent to NECA. And guess what? The very next day, they ship my toys. It took me going to the Better Business Bureau to get NECA to fulfill their end of the bargain, their end of the order. NECA, what's going on over there? You know, they printed off, I think it was back on the 9th, they printed off the shipping labels for my TMNT cartoon street scene set. It hasn't shipped yet. I'm not concerned about that. People print shipping labels before orders actually ship all the time. It means it's probably going to ship soon. But again, that's the 9th, and this is, what, the 25th or whatever? It still hasn't shipped. I think sometime mid-December, I also purchased one of those blind boxes, those, you know, blind loot boxes. Still hasn't shipped. I don't feel like NECA is probably getting the volume of orders that would equate to them having this poor of shipping and slow and this poor of customer service. I don't feel like they're having that many customers order from them direct daily. I could be wrong, but I really don't suspect that. So something needs to get corrected over there at NECA. I love your product. I loved it even more when you had Randy helming social media. It made me feel like I was part, you know, having a kind of a word in the collecting community, having a feeling like NECA was actually listening to their customers. And whoever they have, their new guy now, does none of that. And it's fallen completely silent. And I don't think it's a good direction at all. All these things going along with NECA, I don't feel like it's a good decision for the company. So that's my end rant on that. That's my collection picks, my haul picks. Again, go over to the Legion's Lounge, Legion's Lair, guys, and tell them, boo, Ohio, AFM sent me. And I'll leave you at that. Have a great rest of the weekend, and this has been your Action Figure Minute, and it's good to be back. Peace.